some of my friends, some dignitaries in the community that you guys have to welcome and go crazy for. When I introduce each of these folks, these are important folks in our city and community. Make sure that you celebrate them first. Bring to the stage your police chief in St. Charles, Chief Jakes. Come on. Superintendent of St. Charles School District. Who served here many years so beautifully, your principal, Jefferson. Assistant Principal of Schools, bring to the stage, St. That was solid. I think you can do it right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Assistant Principal, Jefferson. And made it happen. The president of the Alchemist Club in St. Charles, Bob there's a group of students that have put this all of that on for Jefferson Parish. And to represent Jefferson Parish on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, bring up Zachary. So for all of these amazing folks in our city, can you give them one more hand? Come on, let's welcome them. Well, listen, my name is Mark. I'm the founder of We Love St. Charles, and 6 years ago, we had the idea of the Love Awards. What we wanted to do in an Oscar-like fashion is we wanted to celebrate students and one teacher that exhibited thinking outside of themselves by loving others. And so today is all about love. But first, I want to give some love to one of the classes here. I know that there are two different grade levels here. Is that correct? Okay. And if I'm correct in my thinking, there's a 5th grade and a 6th grade. Is that correct? Okay. Now, I've heard some trash talking all day long about who's going to be louder. Is it going to be the 5th grade or the 6th grade? I've heard some people talk. Listen, we're going to let the volume do the talking, all right? So when I call your class, I'm going to give you a 3, 2, 1, and then let's just hear how much volume we got. We'll determine it today which class is loud. Okay. All right. Let me hear first from the 6th graders. 3, 2, 1. That's good. That's real nice. But you know what? I'm a believer in the younger generation as well. So, can I hear it for the 5th graders? 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good. back to that competition. We're going to come back to that competition. And before we start giving awards away, coming to the podium to share some words with each of you. Bring them up. Your superintendent, Dr. Jason.
Hello, good afternoon, Jefferson. The Love Awards event is truly unlike anything else that I have ever seen or been a part of in a school setting. It's such a special time to get together and celebrate. What are we celebrating? The Love Awards. We are celebrating love. Students and staff are being recognized solely on the way they showed love, encouraged others, and served others throughout the school year. Awards are being given out for kindness. In my opinion, that's pretty cool. Do we need a little more kindness in this world? Yes, we do. As I look out, and to be honest with you, I can't really see any of you. I do feel it though, and I hear it. I feel joy, I'm inspired, I am thankful, and I'm hopeful. This year has been another long journey, hasn't it been? Yes? Yes, it has. And to be gathered all in one place, under one roof, is pretty cool to see. And to be gathered in one place, to celebrate love, is just what I needed today, and I'm sure you did too. It's been a really rough, tough 2 years, hasn't it? Or I should say 2+ years. But guess what? We have persevered through all the challenges. We've done that together. And you know what binds us together more than anything? What's the word? Love. So students, staff, and we also have some family members that I can't see, but I know they're here, and community supporters, I want to thank all of you for staying together, showing love to one another, and seeing each other through all the challenges that our society faces today. I also want to encourage us all to keep loving well, showing kindness to each other. Here are a few of my favorite quotes about love. Love takes time. It's a process, not a goal. Love is something that needs to be nurtured. But if there's one thing I urge you to start immediately, it's focus on bringing out the best in each person on your team. When you love someone, you want the best for him or her. You want him or her to shine, and the best way to do this is to help them discover the value inside or her. That is from John Gordon. Maya Angelou said this: we need joy as we need air. We need love as we need water. We need each other as we need the earth we share. So congratulations to the students being honored today for their kindness, love, and for making a difference right here at Jefferson. We all have the power to do just that. To all the Jefferson students and staff, very quickly, I know we're going to do this, and you're doing a great job of listening, by the way, students. How about your teachers? Are they awesome? So, to all my Jefferson students and staff, keep going strong. Together we will continue to make the SCSD a place of positivity, unity, and love. Each one of us can make our district, our community, and the world a better place by just being the best we are every day, and to do what? Love one another. Thank you to We Love St. Charles and the Optimist Club and for being such supportive partners. This city is so special because we have partners. We have a great partnership with our police department. We just thank you. And again, it takes all of us together. We appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody in this room today. And I hope that even if you don't get an award today, you have won because you have been kind to somebody else. So let's all enjoy the celebration of kindness and love, and let's keep moving forward together. Thank you.
You are so, my friends, so encouraged to be led by an entire superintendent's office in our city that loves well. So I hope you're encouraged by that. I also know you're led by a bunch of principals that care and love you so well. Bring the podium right now, Mr. Shields. Come on.
All right, students. So you're probably wondering out there, why in the world would a school have an assembly like this? And what you're feeling right now, that spirit spirit you're feeling, hear me out, is the power of love. That spirit that you have in your hearts right now, that spirit that's being projected from your mouths, that's love coming out. And what you're feeling is power. Because it is the most powerful action of humankind. And that's something you all need to hear, and that's something you need to know, because you all have that power within you. So for me, the greatest reason to have this assembly is to bring awareness about the power of loving people. To be loved is a treasure, students, but loving others well defines who we are. It becomes our identity. And even at 12, 11, 12, 13 years of age, you have that power within you. Never forget that. Age does not matter. I hope you have felt this love during the school year, particularly from the adults in this building, because those are the people that should be loving you the most and should be loving you the greatest, and we should be leading you with our loving actions. I also genuinely hope this love is shared by you to others, not only for the remaining part of this year, but next year and throughout the rest of your life. Don't forget the power of love, students. Like I said before, it is the greatest power, it is the greatest action that you have, and you all have that ability in you. Enjoy the show.
All right. It seems like we should start emptying this table a little bit by giving away some love awards. Are you guys ready to go? You guys ready to go? These winners, if you hear your name, you're going to come up these stairs right here, and Melissa Martin from We Love St. Charles is going to award you your love award. And then you're going to get to hear your nominating teacher share about why you're winning that award today. You are going to get a swag bag. You are going to get a limo ride after this is over. You're going to be celebrated through and through. Let's give away our first love award. Quiet, please. Here we go. Quiet, please. The first love award winner of 2022 is a 6th grader. Bring up Peyton Carter! And the share over Peyton today is Mrs. Gray.
Kind, compassionate, joyful, generous, considerate are words associated with love. Peyton Carter embodies those characteristics. I have never met a student that is as generous as Peyton. Last year, she brought me $28 for my 28th birthday. Later that day, I called Peyton's mom to tell her what she brought. Her mom immediately responded with, "That's Peyton, always thinking of others." While I did not accept the money, I did make note of how thoughtful and considerate Peyton was. Giving is a strength of Peyton's. She was always the first to share her supplies with others that didn't have any. Anytime she would earn a reward in the classroom, she would offer it to another student. Rarely would she keep things for herself. Through her selfless actions, she shows how she personifies love. If you look at Peyton, you would not know that she has dealt with a lot of loss, because she radiates positivity. She has lost both of her parents, yet still chooses to love others. Peyton shows up each day with a smile on her face and her heart on her sleeve. She wants everyone to be happy and proves it by putting others before herself. Peyton inspires me to be kinder, love harder, and give greater. I am proud of you, and I know your parents are extremely proud of you as well, Peyton. They raised a remarkable human being. You are resilient. You will change the world, Peyton Carter.
Come over here, Peyton. Here's what's going to happen. Okay, you're going to show everyone else how it's done, all right? You're going to get to shake hands with all these amazing people. You're going to take your walk on the red carpet and stop right in front of the sign and get your picture taken. Are you ready? You ready to make this walk? Let's give it up for her. Come on, Peyton. Our first winner, we got many more to come. Here we go. The second Love Award winner of 2022 is a 5th grader, ladies and gentlemen, a 5th grader. Bring up Tula Herway! This is herself.
Being nominated for a Love Award is a big deal. It means you stand out in a crowd of 750 kids for all of the right reasons. It means you show love every day to people who are your friends, teachers, and people who aren't your friends yet, but certainly will be soon. Here are a few examples of how Tula shows love. Tula has taken on the classroom job of joy sprinkler for the last few months. She's inspired other classmates to join her team, and they decorated the hallway for Valentine's Day. They cut out and hung hearts before school each day to bring joy to others. More recently, Tula led a team again to decorate for spring. When students wanted to help but were unsure how, Tula gave them jobs of making paper cranes, a connection to a lesson done in reading class. These cranes now hang right in our doorway to make others smile. Inspired by a class read aloud, she worked with another team to create postcards with positive messages to send out into the world to make people's days. Sometimes her gestures aren't for everyone to see, like noticing when a peer is having trouble keeping up. Next thing I know, Tula's paused what she's doing to take their binder over and write the notes for them. Or when a student was so bummed that they lost a pointing finger stick from the book fair and couldn't find it anywhere, quietly Tula suggested he check lost and found. He went and checked, and sure enough, it was there. We got new seats midway through the year, and I sat Tula next to a student who hadn't made a lot of friends yet. Right away, Tula starts talking to the student, including them in group conversations and waiting patiently as the student shares their ideas. This made a big impact on the student as they came to me and said, I used to not talk to anyone, but now I do. I'm so glad I'm finally making friends. Small, quiet gestures from Tula using the anxiety and worry of others. Tula celebrates others by nominating students for our Classes Be the Light Award. So far this year, Tula has nominated her peers over 50 times, writing meaningful reasons her peers are exceptional and deserve to be celebrated. Noticing and appreciating others for their greatness is just one more thing that makes Tula stand out. Anyone who knows Tula knows she's a big Harry Potter fan, and it only seems fitting to end with this quote from J.K. Rowling, a quote that Tula embodies day in and day out. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all of the power we need inside of ourselves already. Tula, congratulations on winning this Love Award. Thank you for displaying a message.
You will make this walk all the way down the red carpet. Are you ready? Congratulations. Let's go. Yeah, here we go. 2 awards given. We're ready for award number 3. Yeah, it's a 6th grader. Ladies and gentlemen, the third Love Award of 2022 is Isaac Pinto.
So one of the reasons Isaac is so special is he has taught us that one of the ways that we can show love to other people is by learning their language. And so we will be telling Isaac's speech in his native language, Spanish, as well as English. So bear with me, because I'm working. Estoy aprendiendo. Okay. Isaac Pinto Regina es una persona sencilla. Cuando conoces a Isaac, inmediatamente sientes que es una persona genuina, que siempre demuestra interés en los demás. Por ejemplo, Isaac sabe la valentía que se necesita para mudarse a una nueva país, un nuevo idioma, una nueva escuela y nuevos vecinos. Se ha encargado de convertirse en embajador de los nuevos estudiantes que hicimos a un mundo de otros países para asegurarse de que se sienten bienvenidos y confiados en su nuevo hogar. Lo hace mientras comparte su entusiasmo y su risa. Hemos visto a Isaac preocuparse por nosotros como sus maestros y por sus compañeros de clase. Un día en la biblioteca, un estudiante pidió sentarse en la mesa de Isaac. Él respondió, por supuesto, siempre hay lugar para otro. Este es el ejemplo perfecto de cómo Isaac les hace saber a todos que no solo está bien que se sienten con él, sino que son bienvenidos y queridos. Isaac, la señora Archer, la señora Cox y los sabremos que vas a cambiar el mundo, porque cambiaste nosotros celones y nos cambiaste nosotros. Gracias por recordarnos que la vida es bella y cada día es una oportunidad para amar a las personas que te rodean. Isaac, felicidades por ganar este Love Award. Gracias por mostrar una vida de amor a todos nosotros.
Isaac Pinto Urbina is wise beyond his years. From the moment you first encounter Isaac, you can feel the genuine care and warmth, the authentic interest that he has in your own story. For example, sitting next to Isaac at the talent show, he praised each act, noting the amount of bravery or practice each act required. He has a way of truly seeing and understanding those around him. Isaac knows the bravery it takes to move to a new country with a new language, a new school, and new procedures. He has taken it upon himself to become an ambassador to the new students who have joined us from other countries, ensuring that they feel welcomed and confident in their new home. He does this while sharing his contagious enthusiasm and infectious laughter. Over and over again, we have seen Isaac care for us as his teachers and for his classmates. One day in the library, a student asked to sit at Isaac's table. He responded with, "Of course, there's always room for another." This is the perfect example of how Isaac goes above and beyond to let anyone know that it's not just okay that they sit with him, but that they are welcomed and wanted at his table.
Mrs. Archer, Mrs. March, and I know and believe that you are going to change the world because you changed our classrooms and you changed us. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us that life is beautiful and each day is an opportunity to love the people around you. Isaac, congratulations on winning this love award. Thank you for displaying a life of love to us all.
What an incredible young man. Are you ready to take you up? Are you ready to take you up? Let's go. Let's go. Isaac right here, buddy. Yeah, what an incredible first three winners. Now, like I said, there was a student organization, Jefferson Cares, that put on this whole entire party today, this award ceremony. And I think we need to give them a ruckus of an applause. Hold on a second. All the Jefferson Cares participants that are leading today, could you all please stand and let's thank them for their hard work. It's one of the most beautiful things about this school district is the longing to empower young people. And so we're so grateful for you, Jefferson Cares, for our fourth award. It is a fifth grader. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring to the stage Logan Gill.
This is the first face that greets me in the morning when I walk in. In fact, you could say he's my personal crowd control. So every day when I cross the parking lot, I hear, "Hey, move! Mrs. Wilcox is coming. Get out of her way." He has a smile on his face every day. If you've ever been to the front of the building, there's like tons of kids around the door, so he makes a path for me. And then when he does that, being a gentleman that he is, he makes sure he opens the door and holds it for me so I can get in. And on Fridays, he holds my Starbucks and the door for me. This small act of kindness every day starts my day on Friday and makes my heart happy. Logan is the first one to jump up and down when he sees a need around him. He does this with a humble attitude and a smile on his face. I can always count on him to be there for others around him. Earlier in the year, we had a student who was on crutches, and he seemed to instinctively know when she needed help. He would walk up to her in class, help her get settled, get all her stuff arranged and ready to go. He'd make sure she went through the lunch line first, got settled, then he went back and got his tray after that. He put her needs above his. He continued to show this act of love all year. Other teachers noticed this as well. Mrs. Smalley shared with me, Logan's one of the most caring and kind students I have ever met. He's always the first person to offer to help others who are in need. When another student needs help getting to the nurse, he immediately volunteers. He has done this several times throughout the school year. Also, he has helped other students carry their supplies when they have difficulty doing so. He even helped carry a student to the nurse when they hurt their ankle and couldn't walk on her own. He often checks on students to make sure that they need help with something. He also makes them laugh when they're having a tough day. He does that for me too. Logan reminds his peers to stay on task and help them when they're struggling. In addition, Logan frequently checks on me throughout the day and says hi. He makes me laugh when I'm having a tough day and encourages me to think on the bright side. Before winter break, Logan made me a glittery water bottle with my name on it. It's one of my favorite things. I'm also proud of Logan for being a genuinely kind student and leading by example. And Mrs. Ross says, I'm proud to have Logan as a strong leader in my classroom. I love the fact that you're the first kiddo in the classroom. You say hello, you help out if something's needed, and ask how I'm doing that morning. You don't realize that you are setting the tone for your teachers and being a leader for your kids. Other kids that join the classroom later. You truly have a heart of gold. Your next 6th grade teacher and classmates will be very lucky to have you. All of his actions show love because he does it without drawing any attention to himself. He just does these things because that's who Logan is. Logan, congratulations on winning the Love Award. Thank you for displaying your life.
I can already tell. So make these farmers some swag. Come on, man. Yeah, everybody. There you go. One award to go before the halftime show, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Well, we got a halftime show. Don't you worry about it. Here we go. The 5th award. The 5th award. He's a 6th grader. Brandon Flanagan.
Genuinely happy people that are able to find joy in even the smallest of things. Brandon is one of those people. If you were to ask me about the things that Brandon loves in his life, I would say that's easy. It's his family, teaching others about his interest, specifically colorizing black and white photos of St. Charles and national parks, and learning about how things in the world are connected. Brandon is one of the most positive, loving kids I have ever met, from his morning greetings to his signature move of shrugging off anything negative. Brandon never lets a naysayer cloud his day, especially when it comes to him learning or enjoying something. He simply responds to such things like this. Brandon demonstrates tolerance and empathy of his fellow classmates regularly. He never belittles others who are not understanding and offers suggestions to help. He can always be counted on to include others. One story that sticks out to me about Brandon from this year is his brother's Christmas present. He told me he had decided to make his brother a hand puppet. And not like a paper bag puppet or a sock puppet, like a legit Jim Henson type Muppet. Brandon told us about this project, and many of the kids in the class and myself were really invested in the process. He showed us the YouTube channel he was using to help create the project, and every so often, he would share stories of the challenges he was facing and the ways he thought he could get around them to achieve the final product he was envisioning for his brother's perfect gift. We were all very excited when right before break he brought in the puppet for us to see, even with the creepy eyes. Upon returning from break, many people asked if his brother enjoyed the puppet because they were also so invested in his journey. Luckily, he had a video to share with us. That's not the only hobby that Brandon's taught his classmates about. He's very interested in colorizing old photos and takes requests from his classmates, as well as showing others how to do it. I am so very grateful to Brandon for showing myself and others how to slow down and live a life that you genuinely love by finding happiness in the smallest things and cherishing the relationships that we have in our own lives. Brandon, congratulations on winning this Love Award. Thank you for
You ready to take him out? Come on, let's go. All right, we need all 5. We got a short roll. We need all 5 to get the first 5 minutes. Let's go. All 5 minutes. Watch me. Let's go crazy. Let's see the first 5 minutes. Phenomenal examples. Now, I don't know how many school districts in the United States of America are doing the Love Awards. I don't know. I'm just thankful to be in a district that celebrates young leaders like those 5 and the 5 to come. We're super grateful for each of you. Now, we got a little halftime show up our sleeve today, ladies and gentlemen. So bring it to the stage, Chris and Sean. All right, so it seems like this is hardly anyone out here. It's a really chill situation, okay? All right. So it seems like maybe you guys have a little something for us. Am I hearing that correctly? Okay. All right. So when you're done, I'm gonna need this mic back. But are you guys ready to go? Are you guys ready to go? That's all I know. All right. We've got a really special Midway Point Award. Listen to this, check this out. Thank you, fellas, again. A few years ago, the We Love St. Charles team lost a very critical person to our team. Lauren Wooten was a magnificent woman here in our school district, and she supported the We Love St. Charles board, served so well, and to give away the Lauren Wooten Award today is your principal, Mr. Shields. Come on, bring him up.
Time and energy, full of life, gracious, generous, a servant, a community builder, superior work ethic, and views education as a calling, not a career, passionate, dynamic, and loving. A planner, an organizer, a leader rolled into one. It is with all of these qualities in mind, this year's Wooten Award goes to Jessica Lowe. You know, I'm kind of a softie, and if I see other people cry, I immediately start to cry myself. So I'm trying to be as tough as I can right now, so bear with me. Jessica has impressed me time and time again with her devotion to the students and the adults of Jefferson. She has the unique ability to provide dynamic elements to the school community without ever demanding the spotlight, and I think that's crucial. That is rare considering she teaches performance-based classes. I'm incredibly inspired by her desire to lead the students rather than fulfilling her own desires first. Many educators, including myself, like to say we are servants. But Jessica truly embodies this characteristic as well as any educator I've had the privilege of working with. She serves the student body first. She is a champion for all students regardless of abilities. She cares deeply about growing children into highly confident and resilient individuals. Do me a favor. Take a moment, close your eyes. I want you all, with your eyes closed, imagine your favorite song. Seriously, imagine your favorite song and silently sing the lyrics. Now, I want those of you that made a noise to come up here and sing that song. Gotcha. Just kidding, hold my 2 seats. You know what's surprising? What's surprising is if I asked many of you at the start of the school year, before you ever took a class with Mrs. Lowe, if you had the confidence, the bravery, the courage to get up and sing in front of a student body, most of you, if not all of you, would say, absolutely not. Okay? But I hear you're confident, but I also know you. All right? Mrs. Lowe is gifted in music, but she is equally gifted in helping students develop and refine their talents and abilities while growing their self-esteem. You can count on Jessica to deliver in the classroom, at a concert, or even in the talent show, as many of us have witnessed throughout the years. Jessica was nominated by a large number of students, and throughout the nominations, adjectives such as kind, caring, nice, positive, and fun were used. I found this particular nomination to be the most telling. Mrs. Lowe is kind. She recognizes every kid, even the quiet ones. and she makes us all feel comfortable singing. She cheers on every kid when singing and tries to get every kid who wants to be recognized to be recognized. She makes us feel comfortable while singing to the class for an audition we are doing, and I will always remember Mrs. Lowe because of her kind words and her very kind actions. Just Mrs. Lowe, congratulations on winning the Boot and Ball Award. Thank you.
Yeah! Check your celebration off. Here we go. Five more Love Awards to join the amazing squad right over there. Award number 6 is a 5th grader, Claire Paladin.
She's not the loudest voice in the room that demands attention. She doesn't need much help. She doesn't make a fuss. She doesn't ask, is this her grade? She doesn't do a lot of things. She does add something special to our class. And when she's not there, you realize what it is that she adds to our class. She adds love. Claire is the soft-spoken kid who will be partners with someone who doesn't have one. She's the one who quietly offers to help, not because she wants to get out of doing something, but she sees that someone needs it. She's a friend. Claire is just really kind of giving. She's brought in something for just about every fundraiser or charity our school has collected this year. Student council, Girl Scouts, Hack Days, and all of that's amazing. But the one thing that stands out about Claire is that she pays attention to other people. It was December, right before winter break, when I noticed something about Claire. She was one of the first people to come into the classroom that morning, like she usually is. Kids were unpacking and getting their supplies, typical morning. But she started handing out these papers to everyone in the class as they came in. And I wasn't sure what she was doing at first, but then I realized she had made every single person in our class a hand-drawn picture, a holiday card. On each card, she drew some of that person's favorite things. So-and-so likes pandas, so they got a card with pandas on it. This kid likes football, so it had football drawings on it. And she gave one to every student in our class, all 20 or so of them. I don't know how long it took her to make those. One special for everyone, but I thought, wow, that's a nice thing to do. Well, more than just nice, she showed love. And that's the kind of thing that Claire does every day. She loves. So, Claire, congratulations on the biggest love award. Thank you for displaying a life of love to us all.
Yeah, Claire. That's a great leader right there. That's a great leader. The 7th Love Award is going to a 6th grader. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring up Jersey Celebration!
Jersey, I think, is over in Memphis. So, sorry if you made that. One of the hardest kinds of love, especially in 6th grade, is not showing love to others, but learning to love yourself. I have watched Jersey learn to love herself despite many obstacles this year. Jersey came to our class as a very kind, very quiet student who could always be counted on to make sure that everyone was included. Anyone who met her could see the love Jersey had for other people. That could have looked like asking people to be partners, saying hello to others, or helping them find things in the classroom. Jersey's mission was to make everyone feel as though they belonged. As the year went on, Jersey's kind heart was put to the test when some of her friends started to get a little annoyed by her inclusive practices. Her teachers noticed that this was a stressful time for Jersey. After some conversations, some of them very difficult, and considerations by Jersey, she decided it was okay to stay true to herself no matter what others thought or said of her. She knew she was choosing to do the right thing by making sure everyone felt seen and heard. This is the kind of courage that it takes to go against what peers consider cool, and is one of the truest testaments to Jersey's character. Even though it may not always feel like it, Jersey, other students notice it too. Just a few days ago, Jersey had a situation where something of hers went missing. Her entire class rallied around her, immediately baffled that someone could do this to her. Even the unlikeliest of sources said, I could never do that to Jersey. Because she's like the nicest person in this whole school. There's no doubt in my mind that when I see someone who looks like they could use a friend, I just need to glance towards Jersey, and her slight nod lets me know that she sees the need and she's going to fill it. Jersey, congratulations on winning this love award, and thank you for displaying a life of love to us.
I need all of my Jefferson Cares folks who have that little giveaway we're going to give away. I just need you to go and get it real quick. We're going to come back to our volume competition, and the winning grade is going to get a little treat from all of us here at We Love St. Charles and Jefferson Cares. All right, so hold on, the Jefferson Cares folks. We got some of these beautiful T-shirts to give away here tonight. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give them away to the loudest class here today. We started earlier with the older. Now we're going to go to the younger. Let me hear it. Big brother. But you know what? Wisdom brings a whole lot with it. And you know what? These sixth graders, they've been around for a little bit. So my assumption is they know how to get loud. Can I hear you, sixth graders? Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate the sixth graders. Sixth grade, that was impressive. Great wisdom. It's clear to see you've learned a whole lot here, which is awesome. The 8th Love Award today is a 5th grader and goes to Haley Cervantes.
speech in Spanish first, and then I will do it in English after.
Ella no es una persona que busca llamar la atención o una persona que se esfuerza por ser notada, pero es una persona que se hace notar por la forma en que vive su vida. Ella muestra amor a cada persona que encuentra. Ella preguntará sobre su día, los hará sentir importantes, los ayudará cuando sea necesario y siempre está dispuesta a intervenir y mostrarles a otras personas que son importantes. Ella es el tipo de persona que hace conexiones con todos los que conoce. Cuando la señora Mirhoff estaba fuera por un periodo prolongado de tiempo, Haley le preguntaba cómo estaba y qué podía hacer para ayudarla, porque ese es el tipo de persona que es. Tiene un gran corazón que se preocupa por los demás y está dispuesta a ayudarlos. Haley sigue brillando con tu luz. Eres un punto brillante en nuestra escuela. Realmente haces de Jefferson un gran lugar para estar. Felicitaciones por ganar este premio de amor. Gracias por mostrar una vida de amor a todos.
Haley is a student who stands out, but not on purpose. She's not an attention seeker or a person who strives to be noticed, but she's a person who is noticed by the way that she lives her life. Haley shows love to every person that she encounters. She will ask about their day, make them feel important, help them when needed, and she is always willing to step in and show other people that they matter. In the morning, Haley greets everyone with a smile. It brightens my day to see her walking down the hallway because I look forward to our conversations. Haley knows that I'm working on learning Spanish, and so she practices Spanish with me every morning. She even gives me a Spanish word of the day to help me learn new words. Her class of Spanish learners is growing and now includes Mrs. Stubitz, Miss Molly, Mrs. Marsh, and I'm sure more people that Haley can be seen talking with and teaching each morning. She's the kind of person who builds relationships and makes connections with everyone she meets. When Mrs. Niederhoff was out for an extended period of time, Haley would ask how she was doing and ask what she could do to help her, because that's the kind of person she is. She has a big heart that cares about others and is willing to help them without being asked and without expecting anything in return. Haley not only impacts teachers in a positive way, but she also impacts students here at Jefferson. When a new Spanish-speaking student came to Jefferson, Haley was more than willing to jump in and help that student adjust. She would talk with them in Spanish in the mornings and make the student feel comfortable, and the two of them became friends quickly. When classmates need help with something, Haley is one of the first to volunteer. Haley stands out so much that I was not the only teacher who nominated her for a love award. This shows that Haley has the same kind of love and integrity everywhere that she goes. Haley was also nominated by Miss Smalley, who stated that Haley always wants to help in any way that she can. She will help clean up the classroom and help other students carry their supplies. Haley is making a difference in the lives of students and teachers alike. She makes everyone's day better. I'm so thankful to have Haley in my class this year, and I'm so proud of the person she is and the person that she is becoming. Haley, keep shining your light. You are a bright spot in our school. You truly make Jefferson a great place to be. Congratulations on winning this Love Award. Thank you for displaying that.
Incredible, Haley. Incredible. Congratulations. Let's go, Bob. Break down a little bit, Caroline. Come on. Yeah. Congratulations, Haley. We got 2 awards to go. 2 Love Awards to go. This is a 6th grader. A 6th grader. Ladies and gentlemen, in ruckus-like, party-like fashion, bring up Kate Norton!
but she is the backbone to our classroom. She leads with love and kindness, and students gravitate towards her because of her compassion, helping hand, and leadership. Kate is patient when things are difficult and finds a reason to smile even when things are tough. You can always count on Kate to step up without being asked. If a student needs a partner, Kate is there. If a student needs a pick-me-up, Kate is there. If a student needs help cleaning up a spill, Kate is there. If a student needs anything, Kate is there. Not only is she there for others, but Kate listens intently to what people have to say. She takes a genuine interest in others and makes sure the students in our class feel appreciated and important. There has not been one day where Kate has had a negative attitude. This doesn't mean that Kate does not have bad days, but even when the day is hard, she brings so much love and kindness into any room or situation. Kate is someone to lift up her peers, but she is also one to lift up her teachers. She always has a hello or have a good day when she is entering or leaving the classroom, as well as a kind note or smile when she knows it was tough. Back in January, Kate wrote a letter to a substitute teacher, Mr. Robinette. After speaking with Mr. Robinette, he stated that he often finds himself reading this letter when he is feeling low or down. In this note, Kate expressed how much she appreciated his jokes, how he made an impact on her learning, and to never give up even when it's hard. When speaking with another teacher, her first response was, "Oh, I love Kate. She is so sweet anytime I see her." Even though these adults had short interactions with her, it is very apparent that her kindness is contagious and speaks 1,000 words. Kate, congratulations on winning this level board, and thank you for displaying a life of love to us all.
Now, to do the Love Awards, when we first had this idea about 6.5 years ago, it was gonna take a central office team that was really willing. It was gonna take a principal who was a visionary, and both of those things were true and real. But it was gonna take a teacher to really grab a hold of this idea. And I want to, before you applaud, I'm gonna have her stand, and then I want to speak to her a little bit, and then we're gonna go crazy, okay? Mrs. Marsh, in Spotlights, can you find her? Mrs. Marsh, can you just stand up wherever she's at? Where's she at? Come here, Mrs. Marsh. Keep coming here just a little bit. Don't applaud yet. She's hating this, but just listen. I have never met a person in my life that has been more interested in empowering young people than Mrs. Marsh. To embody the Love Awards is truly a teacher that has walked behind this, supported it, and showed us all what true love looks like. Mrs. Marsh, you have led this event so beautifully for 6 years, and today we honor you. Let's celebrate Mrs. Marsh. Super grateful for you, Mrs. Marsh. Our last Love Awards, award number 10. It goes to a 5th grader. Come on, 5th grader, it's time to get hyped. It goes to a 5th grader. Brianna Narada! Let's go, Brianna!
So, if I'm being honest, I had a really hard time writing this speech. Not because I couldn't think of anything to say, but because there's so much to say about how Brianna shows love. Brianna shows love daily in many different ways. One of the biggest ways that she has shown love this year is by making sure everyone in her homeroom class feels extra special on their birthday. Brianna has a list of everybody's birthdays and makes cards for each of her classmates. to make sure that they feel celebrated and loved. This love that she displays has also spilled over into other areas. More recently, as we were cleaning out our book boxes, I saw a post-it with an encouraging message on it. Another student explained that Brianna gave it to him after one of his presentations that he was very nervous about. She was never asked to do any of this. She just does. She never needs praise or a reward. She just loves. Brianna is someone who works daily to make sure that all students feel important and belong. She can find the good in everyone, even if that person is a total opposite of her. Anyone who gets to know Brianna is just incredibly lucky and full of life. Her bright spirit is something that I wish I could bottle up and sprinkle throughout this school. She is kind and gentle and spreads her love generously every single day. Brianna, I am so proud of you. Congratulations on winning this love award. Thank you for displaying the light of love.
I'm going to take care of this one right here. Jefferson right here. Well done to these young leaders. I just want to encourage you with one thing before we go today. You all handled yourselves beautifully today. It was so much fun. And let me share this with you. To love others, you have to see others. And in an age and an era where more than ever we're looking down, especially at devices, eyes seeing screens and not people, I just want to encourage you that this can be the generation that again looks up and looks out. And it's in that seeing others that we will begin to love others. We can't be compassionate if we don't see the people on whom we can be compassionate to. So may we together in this city and in this school district be men and women, young and old, that don't just look up or down, but that look at people. They're real and in need of a great amount of love. Can we celebrate today the 2022? Let's